trolling in Baddies as nurses using the medical pack. Let's go help the unfortunate who can't. Fight and straighten them up. Watch till the end because it gets crazy.
Y'all saw the new intro? My siblings told me it was cringe and bad LOL. I made it myself, but I will be hosting a competition on who can make me the best intro, and winner gets a free weapon, or tokens, or even Robux. The details will be at the end of the video. And the people who don't win, don't worry, I'll be using your intros and shouting you out in every video. Okay, so quick warning, I was lagging in every single server. If lag is your biggest pet peeve, I suggest you click out now. It's so bad I even had to speed up the video by a bit. The reason I was fighting this girl was because when I was fighting a package abuser, I had dragged her on accident. And I really don't get baddies players. If you see me chasing someone and they go next to you and I drag you, why would that give you permission to help that person get me just because you're mad about a single drag? Like, I'm sorry, your wig glue isn't strong enough. Maybe go check out a new beauty supply store. Anywho, yay, I dragged her on accident and she tried to get me with her. Here I got this girl but realized she was lagging and not fighting back. So I was about to leave till I was snuck by a girl covered in Pepto-Bismol, if you know, you know. She had used different weapons on me, which is fine. I wasn't as laggy here, but I was still lagging. I'll give her this one though, but y'all know I'll always be back with my lick no matter what. I was looking for my pink bubblegum friend everywhere, and finally found her. Dealing with crazy people is such a hard job. This girl very clearly has an abnormal skin tone, yet she would not stay still for the life of her. I need to give her the injection, but I can't, so now I gotta force it. That injection must be taken every 5 minutes. Here they tried to jump scare me for some odd reason, but I smelt their stench from a mile away, so I was able to pick it up and get first drag. Notice how I'm using bat only. I could use all the weapons she's using, but I like to challenge myself, especially in this horrible lag. Like, I gotta train my phone to get used to the frames being so bad. I knew she was gonna try everything in her power to not let me be able to hit back, so I took off my fighting style and was able to drag her in time. This was another server. I saw this girl with red hair and I thought, oh, you know, maybe she dyed her hair, there's nothing wrong. But I could tell she had gotten a traumatic brain injury and was bleeding on her head. She looked like she was in so much pain, and it is my duty to straighten people up and make them better. So I had to restrain her. She was better than others for a while. Just like Miss Pepto-Bismol, I had spotted a girl who has an also abnormal skin tone. I thought maybe she is just a makeup artist who likes to paint her skin white, but no. She looks pale, and as I give BTA, she gets even more pale and starts to run. Guess she had thought I wanted my hair to be done and changed it as I tried to restrain her, then continues to make a run for it. I'm just trying to help her. I start to chase her with the proper injection to help her fall asleep, so it would be as easier to transfer her into the correct room. She had kept running, so it was in the right mind to use something to be able to slow her down, and it had worked. She tried to fight back, so I went behind her and gave her the right toxin to help her fall asleep. Don't worry, my stomp teleports her to the right room for her, to get the treatment in order for her to heal properly. I had dragged this one because it appeared to have roaches on its head, and I was just trying to be of assistance, but looking at it now, it wasn't roaches. It was cat ears. But she still had some kind of thing in her head. But when I tried getting her, the one from before had escaped its room and tried to take on its revenge on me. They started to seek for power by jumping me. And I would have had this 2v1 in the bag easily if this noob didn't come from behind and starts to hit me with a rusty pipe as rusty as Winter's face. I tried to go for this one, built like a Doritos chip. Probably happened because that's what she eats all day, but she had turned off PvP. Then I tried to go for the other one who had a clown nose, because that's exactly what they are, and they ended up turning it off as well. Literally hate when people jump and can't stand on it. Like, you're seriously scared of one person? Simon now. I tried to go for that noob who was helping them, and my first patient in this server had escaped and went feral on me. I guess she didn't like the way I put her down. I thought I was gonna put belt till her hits start connecting. I stared at my red bar, and I prayed so hard, thinking if she was actually gonna beat me with a stop sign, but no, I can't. That can't happen, so I got up with determination. She kept backing up, fearing for her life, but it was way too late. I already knew what I had to do, which was sneak her from behind. Somehow she's always escaping the cell we put her in, and I catch her, trying to jump the fence to her freedom. Not on my watch. My job is to bring you back. Again, sorry for the excessive spam jump, but get used to it by now. Y'all know I spam jump in every video, if I can do it on my laggy phone. So can you. And there she goes. I spotted the clown PvP off already jumping another person and saw that as an opportunity. Because how you gonna jump someone then go PvP off? That makes no sense whatsoever. She ended up logging though, like she was still at yellow health. She still had a chance, but I guess she also knew she was cooked and didn't want to try it. My friends ended up helping me take on the other two. And they all ended up logging. Back to my daily routine of helping people straighten up. This girl right here had a symptom called jumperitis, and it's a very common symptoms for Baddies players. I had to snatch her up because it looked like she was about to jump into a fight and give her a taste of my medicine. It seems like this type of symptom was caused by a spread, so I advise those who play these games to stay indoors and isolate yourselves. I had finished her off and taken her to the hospital so she could feel at home. She was a little bit heavy, I was able to get her there and stomp her to the floor. I was looking around for my next patient and found this girl. At first there was nothing wrong with her, but just watch. Now this girl here has a symptom called can't fight without a taseritis. It's very, and I mean very common. Now you would think she would have won this, right? Perhaps think again, she used a taser and bench, and still managed to lose. After this fight, she had logged never to be seen again. Rest in peace. I had found another one of the members on the girl who I had fought in the beginning, and since they're both in the same clan, it's guaranteed that she has the same disease. It's okay, I'm here to help. This is how you get rid of it. Run once and keep doing it, and it should eventually fade away. Not only does she have jumperitis, she's also delusional. I jumped like 3 times, moving on. I had found this girl again, and I feel like she must have taken some kind of like boost to be able to escape my grasp and beat me up. She low-key ate me up here, but did she really eat me up if I'm gonna get my comeback? Just you wait. Not only that, but y'all can see how bad I'm lagging. It wasn't even my Wi-Fi. It was just the frame rate in this server was horrible. I'll be back for my lick back later, but I immediately sprung into action because Nurse Coco had told me she was getting jumped by 2 of the infected. I couldn't find the other one who jumped her, but at least I was able to catch one. With all these jumping infecting the streets of Baddies, it was causing my frame to be slow and glitchy, making it harder to put them down. Thankfully, I was still able to win, but she logged. This dude was the other person who had jumped Coco, and immediately also knew because he was making his way to me. Dang, not a scratch. No wonder they had to jump. She mentioned she had beaten him up. I had found this girl again and had to give her some of that shot I gave to the other jumpers. She was able to grip onto my hair and started fighting back hard, but that didn't stop me. I got up and was about to do her in, but she knew that and started to run away. And you guessed it, she logs. I have a feeling this guy was her brother or something and that she had shared her brass and gave it to him because it seems like he doesn't even know how to use it. I was fighting him here because he was trying to sneak Coco while she was low. And she came back trying to jump into my fight, so I backed up and snatched her handmade wig off. Like I already knew I had this 2v1 in the bag since I dragged her hair, but here comes a third randomly. Like seriously, y'all see me getting jumped, what makes you think you need a third and a fourth? And just like that, they lost a 3v1 or a 4v2, but Coco pulled up last minute. It's lick back time. I hate the fact when a bunch of people surround me during a fight, 99% of the time, the person I'm fighting friend is in that crowd ready to pounce on me once their friend loses. And this just a good example. I tried to go collect my stomp just for a bunch of random girls tries to save her. I seriously don't get people, lol. You don't know her yet you're saving her because she lost? And going as far as to try to fight for her? Like, alright, you can face the same fate then.
Like, look at you, bro. Like, who is you?
I found this girl who has tried jumping me and she logged after one drag, and you'd think she logged maybe because she was low, but I don't care. If you're gonna get me mid-fight, which I most likely would have lost to her if Coco hadn't jumped into because my stamina was low. Anyways, this girl had pulled back up. Think she was going to eat me up since I was still at low health. She had glitter style. All she had to do was drag me one time, but instead, she couldn't even get her drag and managed to lose. And as I finish beating her up, here comes that same girl who logged. Difference between me and her, I don't care if someone gets a stomp on me, weird. I had pulled back up, mind you, she's full health with her drag. Literally got a cheap stomp off of me. Yet she was running. Yet here she goes, losing a fair 1v1 and ends up logging regardless. Here I had tried getting her again. Even though I could easily get her, Coco came to help. And even though I was getting hit by the both of them, she was still a goner. She was able to grip onto Coco's hair, but I'm never gonna let her win a 2v1. The lag was so bad I couldn't even drag her. There she goes logging again, lol. I find it funny how she's so quick to help her friend, but her friend wouldn't help her. And she's just genuinely scared of me, lol. I was low-key trying to get my blue bar on this girl, and then I was like, oh, I don't care if she fights me, till she ends up jumping me with this random. Like they did not let me get up whatsoever.
We gotta get that in. Fight.
After that, I was able to get one of them here. And yes, I was about to use my spiked knuckles on here because that jump was unnecessary, not even needed. And here they go again, jumping. And of course, baddies hate me, and that girl is still alive at 1 HP. Like, are you serious? I went back to collect my well-deserved stomp just for that other girl to flee the scene. She was somehow able to get first drag on me, but that ain't stopping me. Yes, I'm going to use my spiked knuckles, since you want to be jumping. And again, I saw the other one low and a noob fighting them, so I had to give it a taste of its own medicine. I found this girl again. I don't care if you just jump me one time. I need my stomps back by 10 folds. Here I found her again and just decided to go easy by using only my bat. You might be thinking, Miss Rage, why are you only showing clips of the both of you fighting? Fight someone else. That's because there's more to this than just fighting, and you'll soon see why. Almost all the clips of beating that girl isn't being shown because it's boring, showing it over and over again, but I was getting this guy here because he randomly decided to try and helping someone he doesn't know. So now I'll show him what it's like to be acquainted with her. This girl had ended up dragging me after that, and I guess she just knew she was a goner because watch what happens next. Y'all, so I was about to fight this bacon who was helping her till that blonde girl starts hitting me. I went to drag them and my lag was so bad I kept missing. And eventually they were able to do me in with a pipe. Yes, I know it's embarrassing, but y'all gotta keep up with me. My frame rate is terrible, but it's okay. Y'all know how I roll by now. When I lose, I come back with an even better win. Like, see how it's so bad I can't even get on my board. I had went back to fight the both of them till the bacon started mentioning Nas and me. This is when I realized that they knew who I was and they joined and sniped us on their alt just to bring us down when Nas wasn't even here. I couldn't tell if the girl was with him or not, as in if she also sniped me, but I know for a fact that the bacon was, and it just gets worse from here. Jumping them like they did to me, multiple times. They just kept repeating the same words and sentences over and over again. And I could clearly tell they were trying to rage bait, so I was just ignoring them, LOL. It was like we were dealing with a bot. So because of that bad lose, I decided to fight both with fist, starting off with this girl. Like you can see, I'm still lagging bad, so I hope it wouldn't mess up my gameplay too much.
Ray, I thought you left me. I was so bored.
No, that girl came back.
This was just embarrassing, her saying I sucked.
He tried to
Was probably her way of coping because now she's starting to see things. Went for her again here because the other one had ran off after hearing there was a new burger place opening downtown and needed to be first in line. So here's where I finally was able to 1v1 this one with Fist, because I guess they were claiming they were good. I'm so glad my lag didn't mess me up completely this time. I thought if I fought without shift lock, I'd still be able to get hits in. And that literally failed me and almost made me lose. But y'all know me by my comebacks. Not gonna be taken down lightly. You can notice here how he had started spam jumping. I guess he panicked. Because y'all know me, I don't count spam jumping in a fist fight fair ones. And because they were losing this, the girl had jumped in LOL. I went back to 1v1 it again because it kept saying that that wasn't fair or didn't count. So I pulled up because it never gave scared. I was low-key getting beaten here, but just keep on watching. I don't know what's with me and my comebacks, LOL. It's like once I'm almost dead, I get more determined to win. Once I dragged them here, I would have just won another fist 1v1, but then we both got bombed. They knew though, lol. In the end, they just kept repeating the same thing, calling me and Nas bad and ugly, but I never fall for some lame rage bait, so I just ignored them. Now, how to enter my competition. So, I will put up screenshots of what needs to be in the intro here. The winner will be receiving 1K tokens, 1K Robux, or a skin of your choice. When you have made the intro, post it on TikTok with the hashtags genre Mrs. Rage Intro, so I can see it. All runner-ups will have the opportunity for their intros to be in my video with a shout-out, so your hard work wouldn't be for nothing. So in the intro, it needs to say, follow my Roblox account, join my group, and to subscribe. And I want the theme to match my outfit. I can provide poses for you all to use, but if you want to change it, just to avatar catalog and search up my user to make your own poses with the same fit. Thank you all for watching.